For my daily thought today, I wanted to talk about how it's important to not make the mistake of thinking a porn addiction is due to an abnormally high sex drive. At one point during my addiction phase of my life, I thought that I had an abnormally high sex drive, which is the reason I was always returning to porn. But as I looked into it, I realized I was only returning to porn over and over again because of the novelty. Then the word novelty is why we have addicts. Because say we had one picture or image on the internet and that was it, would we really have porn addicts? They'd see the picture video and that would be it. They would be done with it, wouldn't they? You know? But the novelty of seeing more and more people, more and more potential mates, is what keeps us coming back, right? So the endless streams of the chemicals and the hormones rushing, that's what creates that addiction. That's why it feels so good to look at it, but then we suffer in the end because it's instant pleasure, and it really it really messes our brain up in the sense that it's a very unnatural phenomena that we are not evolutionarily ready for, you know? So it's very unrealistic to think that we can have that many mates. Now, I am not stopping anyone or trying to stop anyone from trying to achieve that in person in real life. Go ahead, you know what I mean? If you want to have multiple partners, if you want to try it out and see how it is for yourself, then maybe that would be at least a healthier step in the right direction than looking at porn. And again, I'm not really advocating that everyone goes out and tries to have as many partners as they can, because that has its own consequences. I'm simply saying that seeing that many amount of partners in a short session on the computer is highly unrealistic unless unless you're in extremely lucky circumstances in real life, which is would be absurd to even consider. But besides that, I'd say that I am also not saying that people have a low sex drive either, if they are addicted to porn. I think an addiction to porn is, if I would ever say it, okay in the sense that your body works correctly, in the sense that okay, you know what you want in that sense, but nothing else. Okay, there's nothing good that can come from porn. It's everything should be figured out naturally and through experience, and porn is not a great source for experience simply because what we see is not realistic. It's all taped, it's all that whole thing. But I'm not saying that people have a low sex drive or a really high. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that being away from porn will allow you to figure out more about your sex drive, and you can regulate it more. So your sex drive will be regulated in the sense that you know what you can handle. Okay, you know what you can handle in real life, so then you can communicate that with your partner or whoever you're in a relationship with or whatnot, or you can just understand, you know, what you really want to go for in real life.